Hey, welcome in. It's Dr. Living Good and a very special message today for Hurricane Helene victims. We are a North Carolina-based company at Living Good Daily. I get the blessing of leading thousands of people in this area and then people all over the country. But just recently, obviously, terrible storm, unpredictable circumstances came through not only us, but our neighboring states, Georgia, Tennessee. And now there's people without homes, without cities, without supplies, without power, without all the necessities that we take advantage. And it's hard for someone like us and a company like us at Living Good Daily to sit on the sidelines and not help fellow people just cities away. So I need your help. We decided to give back and do something about it. I always say, I believe that we together are the solution. When there's a problem in the world, we are the solution. When there's a problem with your health or something going on in your life, you are the solution. So I always teach, I am the solution and we are the solution. So we want to be that solution. So what we decided to do is if you get one of our supplements, our greens at Living Good Daily, we are going to send all of the proceeds to help families, especially as they come into a winter season, to rebuild their lives. And so I'm calling on you and need help for sharing this video, for considering giving, to helping someone you may not know, but desperately needs your help. They've lost loved ones, they've lost everything that they've owned, and we can do something about it. But you get something back and you get some health. And so what we did is we decided to take our Greens Original Powder, and we're calling this the Greens for Helene Hurricane Relief Drive. And you get a Greens Original Powder, delicious, can drink it on the go, put it in anything. Simple foods that we don't get enough. Cucumbers, incredible benefits. Lemon, really good for your liver and flushing out your liver and the toxicity of it. Celery, many others, really good fiber, really good for the stomach, really good for acid in the stomach, and several other greens and vegetables that we don't eat enough of that you can get into your system. And when you get one of those, we're going to give it to you for 50% off, and we are going to take all of those proceeds and give it to the Hurricane Relief Fund. I've been communicating with people that have boots on the ground in Boone, North Carolina, which is on the western side of the state already, and analyzing and doing outreach. So these are actual, nonprofits in the areas, on the ground, helping those local people. Nurse Living Good and I and Living Good Daily want to make sure that these funds go directly to those people to get them the supplies, get them the things that they need. And so we're going to take all the proceeds for selling this incredible supplement that a lot of people use on a daily basis anyway. You can get it for 50% off. We're going to donate all of those proceeds and give all of that to them. So I think collectively we could really do some good. And so we're donating all the products. You're maybe given to funds or a Red Cross or something that you have, that you've donated to. I'm not saying don't give to those good causes, but you could get some greens in return. And it has nothing to do with that. And most people don't expect anything in return while giving, but what a cool way to be able to get something that keeps you healthy, or a family member healthy, or people that you could give this away to for them to be healthy. And then the funds go to get the exact supplies that people are trying to rebuild their lives desperately need right now. So we don't want to sit on the sidelines. We can do something about it collectively when we put a little bit together. There's so many of you that follow and get help from Dr. Living Good. Now I'm asking for help from you to help people that we don't even know, but it's our brothers and sisters in need. So consider grabbing the greens, the original greens. There's a link right there for our entire store. We do have an entire discount going on in store-wide right now. And there was a couple new products that were released in the last couple of days. But specifically, there's also a link right there for the greens. This one product is where the proceeds are going directly to Greens for Helene. And we're going to help out people right in our state. The surrounding states need your help and your efforts as well. And we've got connections, and I've been talking to local churches and local nonprofits that are really making a difference in the western part of our state right now. They need funding, they need supplies, and these people need things to keep them warm this winter, things to protect their electricity, things to and a lot of necessities that they need. So we're going to do something about it. So if you, can spare, can give, you get something back out of it, which is so cool. That's on me, but I'm just trying to direct those funds to a place that I know exactly where they're going to land. And I'll be doing reports to you guys on where we're getting those funds, who it's going to, how we're collectively making a difference. There's so many of you that follow along and get help from Dr. Living Good. I'm asking for your help, because if we all do a little bit, we all buy one bag of greens for $23, that all is going to get donated to Greens for Helene. And I think if everyone got one or two, or you could get 5 or 10 if you'd like to, we're donating all the product. You can have the benefit of using those greens, and we'll get them the needed supplies. Why don't you just give them the greens, Dr. Living Good? They're not necessarily needing a lot of greens powder right at this time. They're needing like a heater so they don't freeze this winter in the mountains of North Carolina. They're needing some specifics to get their electricity going. There's some very specific needs that they need to rebuild the bare essentials with that. So that's what we're doing. So yes, you are welcome. And you don't have to thank me. Just let's collectively, do something about this. And I wanted to come and give you this message. If you could do me a big favor, share this forward, pass it around, friends and family, to get them aware of Greens for Helene. That would mean a lot. That you could simply try out some greens powder, put it into your regimen. 10 powerful green foods loaded with veggies. If you're lacking on getting nutrients in on a daily basis, which so many are, you can simply do that with 1 scoop. Tastes great. And all of those proceeds will go right to Greens for Helene relief. I'll be updating you on how we can make a difference and where that's going collectively together. So all in, I love it. Yes, right back at you. If we all just do a little bit, we can really go a long way. Thank you for that. Good stuff there. But pay this one forward, grab it, and share this video, pass it along to a friend or family member, and we can give back to those people. In the North Carolina area, I'm sure you've seen the videos on TV, entire towns completely wiped out from mudslides. A mountain is not used to getting hurricane downpours like that, let alone the winds, loss of power and electricity and those things, but you're wiping out entire towns, and they've got to completely start from scratch. So love it. Greens for Helene. Love the greens. See, organics love it. I love it. Pass it along. Share this video. Together, collectively, we can be a solution for people that are in desperate need. So thank you for considering. I need your help. We'll provide the materials. You get some goodness in the form of greens, and a lot of people hopefully end up getting help. And then myself, Nurse Living Good and Living Good Daily, we will know then exactly where it's going, how it's being used. I always wonder, when you give to really big organizations, like how does it actually tangibly impact? This is something that was on our hearts, and we want to make sure we know we can guide it to people that are our neighbors, just, not too far away. So greens for Helene, consider giving, consider grabbing yourself some greens powder, and maybe having your neighbors or your friends or family or church members grab some as well. You get healthy, people get help, everybody wins. So good stuff. Pay it forward, share this video. Let's help some people in need. There you go. All right, peeps, make it a great day. You might as well. You're never going to get it back. Life is precious. You just don't know what's going to happen around the corner and what's next. And life's all about helping each other out. So we can be the solution together. Thanks for doing that.